Thanatology. Thanatos, god of death, is that branch of science that studies death in all its aspects. Greek mythology, Thanatos is a son of that. Forensic Thanatos, study of death from a medico-legal angle. When a person dies, how did he die? Stages of death. Human body consists of about 60 trillion cells, of which the brain cell contains 20 billion. 10 billion nerve cells in the cerebrum, 10 billion in the cerebellum. Brainstem have fewer cells, 2 billion cells. When the brainstem cell dies, individual dies. But many of his body's cells may still be alive. Leukocyte may retain amoeboid movement. Spermatozoid may be motile. This may take some time to die. Thus, death occurs in two stages. First, when all the cells of the brainstem die. This is the time when death individual dies as a whole. At this time, several of his body cells die, may still be alive. Somatic death. The second, when all his body cells died, that is molecular death. Somatic death. It's a permanent irreversible death of an organism as a whole. Historically, the concept of when somatic death occurs, it kept changing. Traditionally, the concept was that it occurs when there is irreversible cessation of the heart, lungs, and brain, which are criteria. The concept of gradually changed to brain death and eventually to brainstem death. With the modern technology, bizarre situation can arise. Circulation and respiration of a brainstem dead individual can be maintained artificially by classical criteria such as individual would be somatically alive when is an assured situation. Silent physics. According to modern concept, somatic death coincides with the death of brainstem. It involves a complete and irreversible stoppage of vital brainstem function. Legally, a person is died dead after somatic death. It is death as a common man understand it. Behavior of cells and tissue immediately after somatic death. Several cells of the body keep functioning after somatic death till the onset of molecular death. Peripheral nerve die within 5 minutes. Skeletal muscle continue to respond to electrical and mechanical stimuli for 2 to 3 hours after death. The bowel continue to peristaltic movement. Cilia continue their movement. Neurons discharge from gradually of dying neurons. Focal muscle twitching. Subcutaneous injection of pilocarpine or acetylcholine induces sweating. Injection of atropine and adrenaline in the anterior chamber of the eye causes dilatation of the pupil. And injection of the pilocarpine or physostigmine causes a constriction. WBC retain their phagocytic movement. If India ink particles are put their vicinity, they are phagocytosed. Spermatozoa remain motile in the epididymis. Anaerobic chemical process continue. Liver cell continue dehydrating ethyl alcohol if present to acetic acid. Muscle cells continue metabolism except for the rare situation of death occurring in a nuclear halocet. All 60 trillion cells of the body never die at the same time. Even fragmentation of a body by a bomb does not kill at all body cells instantly. It is very utterly marked. We die in bits and pieces. 8.1. Immediately after somatic death, muscle can be made to contract by electrical stimulation. Here current is applied to a recently dead individual. Note how muscles can contract on application of electric current because ATP molecules are still available in the individual muscle cell. Application of current immediately after death, after 1 hour, after 2 hours. Extent and strength of the contraction are used to estimate the time since death. Molecular death is the death of all individual cells within the body. All biochemical molecular activity within the cell becomes to a stop. It comes 2 to 3 hours after somatic death. Distinction. Practical importance of the distinction between somatic and molecular death. Legally speaking, a person is dead when somatic death has occurred. A death certificate can be issued and disposal of the body by cremation, etc. may be done after somatic death. One does not have to wait for molecular death to occur. Organs for transplantation. A simplified conceptual view of somatic and molecular death. When brainstem dies, the person cannot be reviewed by any means. He is said to have reached the point of no return. This is the brainstem death. 2-3 hours later, all individuals will die. B is the molecular death. Period between A and B is known as supravital period and is best for harvesting organ for transplantation. Usual postmortem changes. Cooling of the body rigor mortis start from B onwards. Must be taken out with the gap between the somatic and molecular death, supravital period, preferably as soon as after the somatic death as possible. Liver must be taken out within 15 minutes. Kidney worth 55 minutes. Heart within an hour. Cornea within 3 hours. After the molecular death has occurred, organs are useless for transplantation purpose. Wounds caused during supravital period are perimortem wound. Demonstration of supra. Thank you.